Okay, excuse me, folks. We're going to go ahead and call this meeting to order. If we could do roll call, please.
Bray,
Here.
Loveland,
Here.
Wyant,
Here.
Renfro,
Here.
Benarski Lynch, Harris here, Lazinski.
Here. Pledge of the flag. Just a friendly reminder, when you are speaking, please speak into the microphone with your mouth relatively closely. We had pretty good luck with one of our meetings just recently. They did it, and I actually watched bits and pieces, and you could hear. So, approval of the agendas or anything anyone would like to add or change? If not, a motion to accept the agenda.
I'll make the motion to accept the agenda.
I'll support.
A motion support. All those in favor, aye.
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 Those opposed, motion carried. Okay. Live feed's not on.
Says it is.
Says it is. Okay. Hang on, folks. Bear with us. You can sing Matt if need be.
Gaslight Internet?
Well, if it were the internet, it wouldn't be up and
I
running.
know. It's the best thing in the world.
Well, I tell you what, it'll take me a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and reboot it. Still not working?
Yeah, Sarah says no.
Okay, I'm going to. Okay. There is a bit of a delay. I do know that. Well, I'd hate to kick it off because she got it now. Okay, we're good. All right. In your packet, you have May 11th and 24th meeting minutes. We also, did we have a closed session
Yes.
meeting minutes, which we will pass those back and forth here in a few minutes. Sheriff's report. You had asked last month, Tina, about the schools. They're putting that on the top paragraph as far as how many calls they had. This past month, they had 2 calls. You bet. You will notice that traffic stops were up drastically. Obviously, for obvious reasons. A few accidents. You do have your assessing report. We did go through board of review. Excuse me, I think we had in the neighborhood of 10, 11 people state their case in front of the board. We did have quite a few late filed personal properties filings. Everything went smoothly. I don't think anything major came up, but I guess on this subject matter, we're getting closer to a result on the tax tribunal for Tenneco. Uh, we've I've given the lawyers and the assessors a target of where we hope to hit. So we'll see what happens. We're going to try to negotiate it out before it goes to court, which isn't till August. But we're working on that. The zoning administrators report, they did have a meeting this last month. I believe that one thing was approved and one thing was disapproved. there. If you got questions, you can ask. If you don't know the answers to what happened, go ahead and ask Matt when we're in a discussion here. DPW report is primarily the same, still allotted in mistigs because of the fiber optics going on and in and through the township by, I believe, 3 different companies presently. So it's caused a bit of a commotion within some of the subdivisions where they went in and dug underground and tore up road and front yards and trying to figure out if it was Comcast, MEC, or Frontier has taken on quite a job. But they even drove through our baseball field back here and put some hefty
Got
holes
stuck.
back there. Got stuck, but they have been pretty quick to respond to fixing things. So that's just been a little job in and of itself. Wayne's reports there last month was rather slow for him, but he was out of the country quite a bit of the month. And then Scott's report for the park is in here. And again, once we go to questions, you can ask any questions there. So if we could have a motion to approve the consent agenda items.
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda items as
Do-
presented.
Do we have support?
Support.
Motion support. Any questions regarding any of the reports?
I just don't know if you want to maybe give a little bit of background on
Sure.
community.
Yeah, what happened was is they were purchased by another third party. And in the process of that, they went ahead and did a appraisal. We did our appraisal, and obviously the two didn't match, although we were actually very close, except the new company wanted to dispute. And they did to about a $4 million I'm sorry, about $3 million difference from where we are today. So they took us to the tax tribunal, and we've been talking ever since to try to come to a happy median, and that requires new assessments and quite a bit of background work. The interesting thing just that I'd like to explain to those residents especially, one of our main jobs as a township is to assess and charge taxes and to collect taxes. If not one of our main jobs, it's probably the main job. But out of all the monies that are collected, very, 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 very little stays in this office to operate the operations of the township. For instance, we collect roughly 13 million this past year
Yes.
in taxes. And for our general fund, all we collected was $234,000. So when we go to court and we argue these things, unfortunately, we have to pay the lion's share of the money, actually all of it. The schools could possibly, get involved and might if we pursued it, but ethically, it's kind of our job. So we had to spend a lot of money on this case that we won't really receive, but if we fight it, it's still worth hundreds of thousands of dollars to the county and the schools and that type of thing. But for the township itself, it's worth little thousands of dollars. So, but that's part of tax tribunal. We had 2 other cases which were residents. We've won one there, and then the other one I think is coming up. So, but that's a little lesson on tax tribunal. Yep. Anything else?
motion and a support.
Yep.
Okay.
So if there's no further questions, all those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carried. Margie?
Now, do you want these first?
Oh, I'm sorry, we got to do theirs.
Yeah, just initial.
I don't sign it, do I? Because I wasn't there.
Yes, you can. This was closed session minutes.
Right. I wasn't there for that, though,
You're right, you weren't. You're right.
so I don't sign
Yep,
it.
I forgot about that.
I'll sign yours and give mine back.
Okay.
Can't remember the date of the food. I just sent it to us.
If you just initial, it'll be minutes for tonight. Everybody?
Yep. Okay, Margie.
Can you hear me?
Click it towards you.
It is. Can you hear
Okay,
it?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Just a few things. We actually have been getting our quarterly and semi-annual reports. Public defender still needs 3 assistant public defenders. He's looking to add a conflict coordinator as well. He's asking for no monies from the general fund, but these positions are needed to meet the standards that are currently not in compliance. It'll be funded by the state since it is a compliance that we have to fulfill for the state. And Mr. Fortino, who is the public defender, currently announced his retirement effective 4/18 to 25, so that position will be coming open. The animal shelter's been very busy. The numbers continue to increase both in all areas, intakes, adoptions, and clinical services. They have been very successful with